haven't already created a LinkedIn profile, make one today. For the most part, LinkedIn has replaced what resumes used to be 10 years ago. While most jobs still make you submit a resume, many hiring managers will skip the resume and go straight to your LinkedIn profile. LinkedIn is not only powerful from a job hunting perspective, but it's also a very important tool to be familiar with when you move into a tech sales role. A strong LinkedIn profile indicates that you already know how to network well and you know how to use one of the most powerful tools in tech sales. A well-polished LinkedIn profile will replicate a lot of what you already would put on your resume. In some cases, you may want to leave off some sensitive information like actual revenue attainment figures or customer names. In those cases, you can put the full details on your resume. Another reason why LinkedIn is so important is that many jobs are actually filled by recruiters who are finding candidates on LinkedIn. Just as the ATS allows hiring managers to filter through candidates based on specific information on their resume, they also have similar tools to filter through LinkedIn profiles to identify and source potential candidates. An optimized and completed LinkedIn profile ensures that your profile will rank well and will show up at the top of the searches when hiring managers and recruiters are filtering through the potential pool and identifying who might be a good fit for those roles. It's very similar to how a well-formatted website will rank higher on Google compared to competitors.
In order to have your LinkedIn profile rank well in recruiter searches, it's very important to fill out every available section possible. Every little detail matters when trying to land that first entry-level role, and not having a complete profile can only hurt your chances. Write a summary or about section. You can think of the summary section as a cover letter for your LinkedIn. Use this to show highlights from your career, as well as point out your professional strengths and goals. If this is your first sales role, this area is perfect for describing how your prior experiences demonstrate a strong sales mentality. One possible format is a few paragraphs about your strengths and 2 to 3 key highlights from your most recent professional experiences. Use keywords. At the end of this section, make sure to include relevant keywords, as this will help rank your LinkedIn profile higher during recruiter searches. This is in addition to the skills section of your LinkedIn profile. If you need help identifying keywords, look at common phrases in the job postings for the positions you are targeting. List all of your jobs. When you're early in your career, you might not have many professional experiences to list. It's important to list any experiences, even if they are not tech or sales related. Even retail positions have transferable skills which you can call out in this section. The key pieces to capture are the title, company name, and key accomplishments. You can get creative with the title depending on the experience, such as customer experience specialist instead of retail clerk. Don't go overboard, use your discretion. In addition to traditional educational experiences such as college, you can also add any free paid courses to your profile, including Tech Sales U. There are a number of courses that you can take other than formal college, which demonstrates various degrees of technical and sales aptitude. This is a great way to get your profile to stand out without investing multiple years into getting an advanced degree. Add relevant skills and ask for endorsements. The skills section is another important area to populate with industry-relevant keywords. LinkedIn has a large pre-populated list to pick from, so make sure to add as many sales-related skills as possible. In addition to adding skills, you can also ask former coworkers to endorse you for your skills. Even if you do not have prior sales experience, you can list things such as problem solving and collaboration, both of which are directly transferable to sales roles. Ask for recommendations. The last section on your profile, recommendations, acts as short references. There is the ability to request and give paragraph form recommendations to both past and current coworkers, customers, and even classmates. When asking for recommendations, it is best practice to send a message first and also provide a short blurb of what you would like specifically called out from your experience. Finally, you want to make sure you have at least 500 connections on LinkedIn. Once you have 500, anything greater is listed as 500 plus and makes it apparent that you are investing time into the LinkedIn platform. This creates additional credibility and can be a differentiating factor for a recruiter who's trying to decide if they will filter out your application or move you on to the next step. Do's and don'ts of professional etiquette. Do. Personalize your connection request. When you send a connection request, you'll notice an option to include a short note. Do not miss out on this opportunity to add context on why you're looking to make the connection in the first place. Don't. Send irrelevant messages. When a contact accepts an invitation, make sure to respond promptly with a thank you, and also follow up with a relevant response. Many people only periodically respond to LinkedIn messages, so once you have their attention, it's important that you do not waste it. Do. Use professional headshots. Avoid group pictures, or even worse, old prom pictures. Walgreens and other photo convenience stores can take a passport-style photo that would work great for LinkedIn. Another alternative is to have someone take a photo of you wearing business attire from the chest level up against a plain white wall. You can use free tools to remove the background or create a color background. When you send connection invites or messages, your picture is very prominent and you want to make sure your first impression is good. Don't. Lock down your profile with privacy settings. It is possible to make certain aspects of your profile only visible to first-degree connections such as full name, profile picture, and even job experiences. As a candidate, you want to make your profile as open as possible, and locking it down will only reduce your visibility. Do. Keep your post professional. Your recent activity, including any comments, is visible when anyone clicks on your profile. Before you make a controversial post or comment, make sure you keep this in mind so you don't automatically disqualify yourself when a hiring manager sees a distasteful comment. Don't. Ask new connections or strangers to endorse you or for recommendations. It's best practice to only ask for endorsements and recommendations from people that you have directly worked with in the past. Do. Introduce people. The optimal use of LinkedIn will both be a give and a take relationship. Introductions carry a lot of weight, and the individual you help early on in their career can turn into a very valuable resource later on in the future. Don't. Forget to check your profile at least once a week. Finally, make sure to check your profile at least once a week and preferably 2 to 3 times a week during your job search. Responding back to connections a week after they reply to your message does not send the message across that you are serious about your job search. Just like selling software, promptness is essential to getting deals to close on time. In this scenario, you are the product and the job is the opportunity that you are trying to close.